LJ?
Yeah?
I really want to see the new recap review. Where can I go?
Well, I'll tell you, little Johnny. If you head on over to vessel.com/the TTV channel, you'll find all of our content, recap reviews, mock spotlights, and more on Vessel a week early. That's right, a full 7 days before we release it on YouTube. Not only that, but content from tons of other creators all across the internet. In order to access it, you need to sign up for early access, which is only $3 a month. It's a really great deal, and it helps us create better, higher quality content that gets you guys in on the loop a whole week early.
Wow! I'm gonna go sign up right now!
You do that, little Johnny. You do that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, sync. Hey everybody, I am Takuma Nuva.
I am Venom.
And I'm Prpl Dragon.
And this is TTV Talks.
Yeah.
My mouth is still...
Alright.
Then.
Alright, we've got a lot to talk about today and not enough time for it, so we're gonna skip the whole cutesy thing where we pretend that we come up with something to segue into it. We're talking about Overwatch today.
Yeah.
So I was playing
how do we
earlier
talk
and
about
I
it?
got to play the games in a row and I got like a team kill for one of them. So cool.
Hello.
Wow, good for
Yeah.
you.
Ben, you get any play of the games yet?
No, but, what's that thing where it's like you get to be voted up to be an epic?
Oh, those cards at the end?
Yeah, I got like the 3 of those for the first time ever in my life.
Oh wow, did
The
anyone
past
actually
24
vote
hours.
for you?
Actually, the first time, yeah. First time people voted for me.
Oh wow,
It was
that's
just-
surprising.
I only got it just because I lasted I stayed alive the longest out of everybody else.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I guess for the one person who's listening to this doesn't know what Overwatch is, maybe we should describe it quick.
It's the best.
Mm-hmm.
It is the best. So, in short, as short of terms as possible, Overwatch is a 6v6 first-person shooter multiplayer game, team-based objective gameplay, which basically means kind of like TF2, only instead of 9 classes, you have 21 heroes with unique abilities.
Yeah, I love how unique the characters are. They're not all just like
they're
the
all
same
cool.
scruffy-looking dude over and over, but with
Oh,
different
yeah.
weapons. It's like they all look so different and unique, and they all have their own stories and stuff, and it's so cool.
The character development is tight.
I know, right?
The animated shorts. Oh, I
Don't
want a
expect
movie
it from
so
the
bad.
game itself, though.
Yeah, there's
Well,
no
yeah,
campaign
the-
in Overwatch.
Yeah.
And honestly, that's one of the biggest disappointments, but it's still a really
Honestly,
fun game.
it feels like this game is the game that should have a campaign, not like TF2 or any of the other like big multiplayer
Yeah.
games out there that can live without it. I feel like that would really help, because my main complaint about this game is that, you know, it's fun and everything, but it feels like it doesn't have enough to do.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
they
and
have
these are-
like the usual battles and then custom games and weekly challenges, but like it's all just the same 6v6 thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And most of the
And it's like-
objectives, well, how many objectives are there? Like 3?
Depends.
There's really 4 game types. There's escort, or if you're coming from TF2, payload missions, where we have to move a cart throughout the level until it gets to the end. There's
King of the Hill?
I think King of the Hill, or I think it's called Control Point in Overwatch.
Yeah.
Where King of the Hill, you try to hold the point for the longest until the time runs out.
Mhm.
And then there's the
There's just general checkpoints or whatever.
the capture of the point sort of thing. Yeah, one team attacks, the other team defends. And then there's the hybrid one, where you capture a point and then you escort a payload.
Yeah, those are kind of annoying, to be honest. Like, it takes you sometimes it can take you forever to get the point, and then you still have to escort the payload, and it's like, oh.
I think all in all, there's 12 different maps.
I
my memory
honestly
serves.
don't know, but they're really
It doesn't
cool
feel
maps.
like it, but there are 12 different maps.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
no, it definitely doesn't feel like it. I know I've been on the same map like a couple of times in a row. I'm just like,
Yeah, Hanamura and Watch
come
Point
on.
Gibraltar.
yeah, I'm like,
Or
where's
Lijiang Tower.
I don't even know the names of the maps.
Wow. I haven't
But-
actually been to Lijiang Tower all that
Scrub.
much. Like, I could probably count the number of times I've been on, like, 2 hands.
I got it like 3 in a row once.
Well, I mean, it is
Oh,
capture
no.
the flag, so that would make sense.
It's
But
like, it's King of the Hill. There is no capture the flag, though.
yeah, King of the Hill. I mean,
Yeah, that is definitely a criticism that some people have with the game, is that you can't pick what map you play on unless you're setting up a custom game with people you know. Me, I'm of two minds about it. Yeah, sometimes you'd like to play a specific objective type or a specific map, but on the other hand, it avoids the problem of having the best map. You know, we don't end up like a 2 Fort from TF2 where everyone plays that, and then there's other maps that maybe you do like, but nobody ever plays them, so you never get to.
I just wish there
Yeah.
were different playlists just for the different game types, not really so much different maps.
yeah, like you have the option to only play King of the Hill or only Payload, but not
Yeah, that'd
like
be nice.
a
Yeah.
bunch.
I feel like that would definitely solve that problem a good bit. And, well, despite the fact that the game doesn't really have all that much when it comes to, like, a variety of game modes, I feel like the variety is within the heroes. Like, the
Yeah.
replay value is, like, learning how to play the heroes. Like, when I was my first time playing it, I wasn't all that impressed with the game. Like, I played 2 games from the beta, and I got my butt whooped, and I was like, okay, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't like this.
Aw,
This
someone's
kinda...
a sore loser.
No, it was like, because I didn't know what to do. I can accept losing if I feel like I have a chance, but I didn't know what
that's
I
why
was
you go to
doing.
the
I didn't know
practice
what
range.
role I was supposed to be playing, and I don't know, like, I wasn't familiar with the character that I was trying to play as. I don't even remember who I was trying to play as, but it wasn't all that fun to learn. It felt like I was trying to learn Dota all over again. That was my first impression. I was like, oh, great, it's another one of those games. But
Yeah, you definitely need to like go to the practice map and stuff and like get familiar with the characters before you start going into like multiplayer
I
games.
still didn't
Otherwise,
even do
you'll
that.
get really frustrated. Then,
Oh, no. What got me into it, was like later on that same day, I had a friend come over, and he was, and I told him, yeah, I was trying out Overwatch earlier. You heard of it? And he goes, oh, dude, Overwatch. I've been watching all these videos about it. Dude, I love the concept and everything. I'm like, oh, cool. Have you played it? He's like, no. I'm like, you want to play it? He's like, no, but I want to watch you play. I'm like,
wow.
really?
Only watch.
Okay, and watching Overwatch, and I was like, okay, fine, we'll do it. So I
He
I
was
put on the,
over at your house watching you.
so I put on the game, and and he's kind of like guiding me through it. He's explaining how each of the heroes work, and he kind of like helped me take it down a notch. Kind of like, they all play the same way, just they have different abilities. So it's like, just right now, pick the one that you think is coolest. So I was like, okay, that's a good place to start. So I picked Reaper.
I called it.
Wow.
Reaper.
Yeah. So I picked Reaper, and he's like,
Gotta get that
okay.
angst.
So this guy, like, he's gonna be a little specific, but yeah, and then he was just guiding me through it. He was explaining how every character can play a role in the game and whatnot, and that as soon as I learn my abilities, I'd know what to do. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So I'm playing the game as Reaper, and I'm going around wrecking people with shotguns, playing with the teleportation thing, and getting all these kills. I'm like, okay, I kind of get it, and it's like
You started winning and then you liked the game.
I was like, I kind of, because then I realized everything I was doing was contributing to the game. Like I was, I think I was helping push against the enemy team, and I didn't really realize it, how much of an impact I was making until like a little later on when I saw like, oh, objective has been completed, and he's like, dude, check it out, you actually. I was like, oh, okay, I got you, I get it, and I think I got my butt whooped like the next game, but I had fun with it. The most important part was that I had fun with it, and
That's good.
yeah, like that. After Reaper, I started playing like Reinhardt and Soldier 76 and whatnot. I'm like trying to learn all these different characters, trying to see which ones like fit my play style, and I think that's the coolest part about it. So that since there's such a wide variety, anybody can pretty much find something that suits them.
Mm-hmm. Like, even if you're not into first-person shooters, Reinhardt is great because he's just swinging around a rocket hammer and making an enormous shield for your whole team to hide behind. There's like no shooting involved except for this little fireball thing.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, no, it's the best. Freaking Reinhardt.
So gotta ask, what is your currently your favorite character or characters to play as,
Farah.
and why?
Farah, Diva, Lucio, and May. Farah can just like go in and wreck everyone if like you know how to use her. Mei is annoying to the other team. Diva has a lot of health, so I can take a lot of shots, which is good because like I get killed very easily. And Lucio's like a very easy support player to play as, in my opinion. Like you don't even need to like go up to people and heal them like with a weapon or anything. You just stand next to them and you start healing them. It's really cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's one thing I really like about Lucio is how he can like speed up the whole team. It's like, oh yes, thank you, because I'm like bumbling around as big old Reinhardt, slowing my way through the game. It's like, oh yeah, speed boost. Now I'm a tank. I am a super fast tank. I can make the Flash look like a snail.
Also has like his jet booster things.
Oh yeah,
he
has his charge, which is like the best thing ever.
Yeah.
Unless Aljay's playing and you're trying to support him and he just leaves you in the middle of nowhere as Mercy.
Oh, yes.
Who has, like, practically... Here's the thing about Mercy. Super powerful. Imagine the TF2 medic, if he could fly to nearby allies super fast, and when he's not healing them, he boosts their damage by 30%, and if they die, he has an ultimate that can revive them.
Man.
That is Mercy.
Mercy's got a lot of responsibilities.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's so much fun playing Mercy.
Yeah, I bet. Honestly.
Mercy's like the only support player I haven't really played as yet. I'm not really sure why, but
I think I played as Mercy like once or twice, and it was pretty fun because like Takuma says, like you got all these abilities and you're pretty much always using them.
Yeah, you don't have an idle moment as Mercy. You're always flying across to somebody to heal or boost their damage.
Yeah, the whole match, you're either going to be healing or boosting attack or flying around or maybe even shooting if someone tries to mess with you. It's like, gee, it's so involved.
The best feeling is when Reaper gets in your face and you've got your tiny little pistol and you still manage to kill him. And it's funny because after you do, a lot of times after Mercy actually kills him with the pistol, she'll be like, you might not want to tell your friends about that.
Oh. Yeah.
The character lines in this game is just, so good.
I think sometimes when Farah kills Reaper, she says something like, now we're even. And it's like, ooh, what does that mean?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking earlier about story, and it's like outside of the game, there's the cinematics, the comics, the little fake news articles and stuff. Within the game, there's not a whole lot of story, except for just little lines said between the characters. Like, if you have Symmetra and Lucio in the same game, you might hear them going back and forth about how they really don't agree with each other on how to handle the, what's going on in sort of like the slums and stuff of certain areas of the world.
Oh, really?
Interesting.
I've never heard any of that. It's so weird. I wouldn't expect to hear like political debates from the characters I'm playing as in the middle of a TF2 type of game.
I can't remember exactly what it is. Like, Symmetra works for a company that kind of wants to use this hard light technology to build these super high rises and stuff. But it's all kind of very overreaching in a way. So Lucio's coming from the mind that, we can't take the power from the people. So he actually stole his sonic technology from the company that Symmetra works for.
Oh, wow.
And now he's become sort of this icon for the people. This sort of freedom icon, which was only boosted by the fact that he's this musical celebrity.
Oh, that's cool.
It's little stuff like that.
Yeah. I know sometimes when like Lucio and Diva are next to each other, they'll be like asking each other for their autographs, and it's really cute because it's like, oh, they know each other and they're like fans. It's like, oh.
Or when Reinhardt and Lucio are going back and forth about Reinhardt's music. What is Reinhardt's thing with Hasselhoff and Nightmare?
Oh, yeah, I know,
just,
right?
Such a huge fan of him.
I've heard that so many times. Like, Hasselhoff. How many times have you hassled the Hoff, Reinhardt?
Wow.
As long as we're talking about character, we've covered which heroes we like playing as. Which hero ticks you off the most to play against now?
Widowmaker and Soldier 76 and Reaper, because they can take out Farah like instantly.
Yeah, I'm with Venom. It's Mei.
Really?
So I'm glad to see we've gotten past. There's the first hump. People who are new to the game, it's Bastion and Torbjorn. Oh my gosh, they're super OP at low skill levels.
Bastion's kind of annoying sometimes.
Yeah, once you've played for a little bit though, you start getting into teams, and you and they both know how to understand Bastion and Torbjorn, how to counter them. So I kind of like this sweet spot I'm in right now, where I know how to counter them so they're not too annoying, but they're still viable. Whereas I haven't watched a whole lot of pro games or tournaments, but if you do, you'll notice distinctly that there's almost never a Bastion, and I don't think I've ever seen a Torbjorn.
Oh,
Because
wow.
at high levels, they're just no good.
Oh, wow. Yeah, whenever I play Pharah, I definitely go straight for the turrets because I can take them out in like 3 shots at most.
But yeah, May. Oh my gosh, May.
May
I'll be
is
honest,
so
she's not
frustrating.
actually that annoying. Like, when she freezes you, yes, that's annoying. But, like, everything else is just like, oh, hey,
No, it's
you're
the
that ice
freezing.
chick.
It's the freaking the
It's
ice
like-
walls that she puts up right in front of your freaking
Yeah, it's like-
face.
It's like, here's May. If you're close, she can spray you with her gun that eventually freezes you and she gets free pot shots at you. If you're far away, she can snipe you with her ice gun, or she can put up a wall so that you can't attack her from out of range.
Yeah.
And if you don't burst her down quick enough, she has an ability where she becomes invulnerable for a few seconds and heals.
Yeah. No, she's
What
cheap.
the crud?
She's straight up cheap, and I hate her. I hate her
There
so
is about
much.
the only thing I can think of that probably would do a decent job at countering her, because you can fly over the ice wall, flying around a little bit harder to hit with the icicle blast,
Yeah, I
and
definitely
the rockets do a decent
can
burst.
hit May. The only time I ever really get killed by May is when I don't have my jump jets available at the time.
And you're
So-
stuck on the ground.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
But
Pharah
if
just
you're
does
in the
not
sky,
do good
you're
on the
jumping
ground.
around and crap, then she can't get you that easily.
Yeah,
No-
she's probably gonna be
no.
more focused on enemies on the ground, too.
I'm surprised.
I can just
I'm
take her out.
She's a
surprised
tank
you're
hunter.
saying that you're more annoyed with Widowmaker.
She snipes me out of the air, that's why.
Oh man,
She's like,
Pharah is
Pharah's
just
number one
Widowmaker
enemy.
bait.
What'd you say, Takuma?
I just said that Pharah is Widowmaker bait.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you're up in the air where there's no cover, nothing to really hide behind. You're sitting duck.
That is
Yeah.
true.
Well, flying duck. Flying Egyptian, but whatever.
Maybe
I
that's
digress.
why you ought to, put a little bit more variety in your playstyle. Stop playing as Pharah, getting wrecked all the
I
time.
mean, I do, but I also just avoid the Widowmakers,
Yeah,
too.
okay,
so it's
whatever.
Like, wow.
That said,
I've killed a
Widowmaker's
ton
one
of
of my
them
favorites
before.
to play as.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
What? I love playing as a sniper in a lot of other games. I'm not as good as I used to be now, but Widowmaker's definitely helping me get back my edge, I guess.
I've never been a sniper type in multiplayer games.
It's
Yeah,
just
I have
because
to be
fun.
like,
you don't
all
have
up in
time.
people's
to aim. It has
faces.
to be like twitch aiming. Where if I'm playing a
Yeah, flick
sniper, it's in
fire.
a single player game where it's slow paced and I can take my time. Fast paced multiplayer? Nah. And when I say fast paced, I mean it. I mean, holy crud, Overwatch is one of the fastest games I've ever played.
Oh,
The
yeah.
mobility of all these
People are
characters.
dropping
especially Tracer.
all over the place.
People
Oh,
are
freaking
flying,
Tracer.
they're jumping through time, they're climbing up walls, they're riding along walls, they've got grapple hooks, they've got
Everybody is
charges.
OP, and I like it.
Pretty much.
It's
Pretty
like everyone's
much,
OP,
although-
but we end up balancing each other out because we can just keep killing each other.
Yep.
Although it would appear that McCree is just a little too OP. It sounds like
Yeah, he's
Blizzard
getting
might be bringing
nerfed.
the nerf hammer.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
I'm
McCree?
kind of surprised.
Really?
Yep. And it sounds like that Diva's going to be looked at for some kind of buff.
Ooh.
Possibly Winston too.
What?
Ooh.
Okay,
I wonder what they
Winston
do
I
for
understand
Diva.
because I played as Winston like maybe once or twice, and
He's a tank, but he feels squishy.
yeah, he feels very squishy. And then Diva, I've played with I think actually today was the first time I played as Diva in that custom game with you, Prpl. Because
I don't think that counts.
so no, never mind. I thought I might have played as her, but no, I think I'm just
No.
remembering wrong. I think I'm remembering watching my friend play as Diva.
Hmm.
But
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
played as
Diva's
Diva a
given me a
lot.
hard time a couple of times.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, her gun things don't really do a whole lot of damage.
It feels
Unless
like they do
like
though.
point blank.
Yeah, unless it's like point blank, but if you're point
You're, like,
blank, then you're probably
shotgun
gonna
type.
get like shot repeatedly.
You probably
and lose
deserve
your
it
mech.
anyway.
Wow.
The thing to remember about Diva is that unlike every other character, she's in a mech, so her headshot is in a different place.
Yeah.
If you're going for a meat shot on Diva, her head is right in the middle of that center of mass. So it's very easy to get a headshot if she's facing you. But if she's facing away from you, it's not like any other character where you can shoot him in the back of the head. You literally can't see her head.
Yeah, that is definitely useful when going against snipers.
So wait,
The thing,
you said that McCree's gonna get a nerf?
It sounds like McCree is getting looked at for a
Why?
nerf. I forget I don't remember if they actually stated it exact reasons.
wasn't it like
But-
his fan the hammer thing?
A what?
Maybe it seems like he might just have a little too much damage, or his flashbang might last too long. I don't know.
Yeah, we were playing a custom game earlier where like the extra abilities have like a 0 spawn time, like they just are instant.
100% cooldown.
Yeah,
Or
I think it would be
0% cooldown.
0%.
instant cooldown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we were basically just using McCree's flashbangs on each other, like repeatedly, and using those to kill each other.
It was so
Oh my
great.
goodness.
I didn't know it dealt that much damage until I killed you that first time.
Well, our health was
Wait,
also low for some reason too. Like I had 50 health total, sometimes
Yeah, but
38.
every time I tossed one at you, it just kept reducing it until you finally died. And I'm like, oh my
The
god.
flashbang actually does damage?
Yeah, it does.
Oh, I thought it only stunned.
Nope.
Oh.
Maybe
I think
that's what they're trying to
concussion
nerf.
thing.
Because
Yeah, I think
other than
Farrah-
that,
Sorry.
McCree honestly feels a little underpowered. Just a
I've
little
never
bit.
really played as McCree.
I've played a couple games as him, and yeah, since he has a slower firing weapon, it can be a little bit harder to hit, but when it does a fair amount of damage.
More like
And,
Farrah amount of damage.
It'd be funny if it was Farrah, but it's not.
Shut up!
McCree really shines as a tank hunter. It's that simple combo of stun, fan the hammer, roll to reload instantly, and fan the hammer again, and just you can take out pretty much anyone, even Reinhardt.
I'll give it a shot. I'm gonna give that a shot. Let's play right now. Let's just through
where's
the
the little
recording.
recording?
Pro tip: don't throw the flashbang at the shield because the shield will block it. You have to throw it just over so it's above his head, and that'll stun him and drop his shield.
Whenever I'm fair, I just jump up and shoot directly down at him, so he can't really shield
also
all that
works.
well when he's shielding everyone on the ground too. So
Oh no, I'm when I play as Reinhardt, the shield is like my other half. You know, I manage with that shield. I lasted almost a whole match putting up a shield.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah,
you and
that was
LJ
that
are
one
like
time.
the Reinhardt bros.
Yeah, no, seriously, like that. that was the one time that I got that little commendation for surviving the whole match was because I was Reinhardt shielding the whole time, and I was doing so.
Reinhardts
and
are
we won.
definitely useful on like every game type because man,
Reinhardts
that
are
shield
pretty good
is,
for-
like,
yeah.
Man, did you guys see that one thing with the Lucio that like blasted all those Reinhardts off a cliff or
Oh,
something?
yeah.
Jeez.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah.
That was so
That was
funny.
that's hilarious. This is one of the reasons I love playing Lucio. It's not even for the support part. It's just if you get the maps that have some sort of cliff, then then you can use this little knockback blast, just insta kill people.
Yeah, I actually did that with Farrah's concussion blast earlier on the Nepal
It feels
map
so
thing.
good.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it was so
So
satisfying. Just
satisfying,
watching
right?
them all fall down. It was like
That's me and
yes.
Reinhardt's charge.
Oh yeah, the people who suicide with Reinhardt.
No, sometimes it's not even. Sometimes the charge will just knock them up into the air. Like there was a match I played
Oh, yeah,
earlier
that
where I
too.
did that, and I knocked out 2 characters from the map. they flew so freaking far. I was surprised at myself. I was like, oh my goodness, did I do that? Did I do that?
And just think, we've still got more maps and more heroes coming in the future for free.
Oh, I can't wait, dude.
Oh man.
Okay, so I gotta ask a quick question since I mentioned that.
Hello.
The game is not free to play. Do you think that is better or worse for it? Because a lot of people were upset when it wasn't free to play.
I mean,
I
I
don't know.
understand because there was something a friend of mine was concerned about a while back, and we had a debate about it. It was like he said he claimed that Overwatch doesn't seem to be worth the money because it has like the same amount of content as say like your average free to play MOBA like Dota or League of Legends. And it's like, you know, I understood that because it's like it is quite a bit of money and there really isn't that much content, but my only defense is like this game's still really fun.
Yeah, like I don't regret buying it at all. Like
Yeah,
I'm glad
me
I didn't
neither.
get one of those like super bonus packs. Like I just got the cheapest one.
Oh yeah, the Origins or the
Yeah, like
collector's
all you
edition for
get
60
is,
or 100
like-
bucks.
Like all you really get is like a few extra skins. It's not really worth it in my opinion.
I mean, you get other stuff too, but unless you play other Blizzard games, it's kind of pointless.
Yeah, which I don't because I never play video games.
Yeah.
So
I play a little
I think it's
Hearthstone,
cool
but-
because like you can probably find the game much cheaper online. Like I found a deal that got me like I think $10 off the Origins edition, and it's like that's
Okay.
cool. And it's like we were saying, all the heroes and stuff, all the DLC is gonna be free. So say if this was flipped around and like DLC was the one thing that you paid for and the game itself was free, it would be a lot more accessible to people, but you probably wouldn't like find discounts off of those DLC. Plus there's also be that thing where it's like the multiplayer base would be divided.
Yeah, definitely a problem that some games have done in the past is make things like map packs DLC, because then if people don't have the maps, you're splitting the player base between those who have it and those who don't. And yeah.
So I don't know. I think I prefer this system better. It's like any expansions we get, everybody that has the game has access to, and if people really did want to play, I think it'd be fair to just shelf out whatever money you can. Maybe not necessarily $40 or $60 or anything like that, but whatever.
Yeah. And I mean, there's something to be said. I mean, I know on consoles, there's no $40 option. PC there is. But it's like, yeah, there's maybe not as much content as, say, some sort of AAA title, but really, $40 is not AAA price.
No, it's not.
So there's that. I don't know. Yeah, right now, the content seems a little bit lacking, but the rest that's coming in the future is going to be free. So really, you could just say, okay, you know what? They released the game early with less stuff for those who don't want to wait for more to be added.
Yeah.
It's kind of a way you could look at it.
Yeah. I can't wait for new heroes, honestly. Like, I already love all the heroes that there are now.
Oh, yeah, I'm really excited to see what they're going to be throwing in.
I hope they introduce, like, Farrah's mom. It'd be so cool.
Oh my gosh, what?
Sombra, I think her name.
Yeah.
I think that's who Sombra is, Farrah's mother.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's
Is that a comic character?
A lot. I don't think she's even in the comics yet.
No, was like mentioned on like files that are scattered across certain maps and stuff.
Easter eggs in the maps and the things people say. There's a lot of characters who will talk with Farrah about her mother and say different things about her. And from those lines, you get the impression that Farrah and her mother did not have the best relationship.
Yeah, I want to know what's up with that.
I wonder what it'd be like playing with them both in the game.
Reaper...
They're just constantly yelling at each other.
I don't think Reaper is her mother.
No. That wasn't what I was to say. What if Reaper killed? What if Reaper killed Farrah's mom? Because when Farrah kills Reaper, sometimes she says, "Now we're even" or something like that, and Farrah's mom has disappeared prior to
Farrah
the game.
says that?
Sometimes in game.
Really?
Yeah, I mentioned this earlier.
Is it only when she kills Reaper, or is it any character?
I thought you guys were talking about Mercy.
No, not Mercy, Reaper.
Yeah, no, I could have...
Or Farrah.
Okay, I got it mixed up because we were talking a lot about Mercy earlier, but whatever.
Wrong flying character.
But yeah,
Farrah.
Yeah, I love Farrah.
Yeah.
She's so cool. Honestly, she's the main reason why I even got this game in the first place. I was like, oh hey, there's an Egyptian character. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. And she's not half naked, which is insane to me. Because she's a female video game character.
No skin.
I know, right? She even has a helmet, so she barely even shows her face.
She's a full suit, and her suits are so cool.
I know, right?
Oh yeah, I got one of her legendary skins the other day. And,
nice. Which one is it?
Yeah, it's one of those almost tribal-looking ones where it looks like
Thunderbird or something.
Where she pretty much looks like a Native American hero, completely switches up the
that's one kind of
ethnicity.
Funny thing. Yeah, it's got it's instead of the helmet, it's the wooden totem. Sort of headdress eagle totem thing.
Yeah, that looks really cool.
Mm-hmm. I kind of wish she had a dragon-themed skin.
Oh my gosh.
Dragon thing.
Leave.
I mean, I don't know. That sounds like it's encroaching
there should be a
Genji and Hanzo
character.
Territory.
Well, I mean, there's Genji and Hanzo.
You mean Genji and Hanzo?
No, an actual, a hero that's actually a dragon.
So a furry.
Whoa.
Squirrel Girl for the next hero.
Oh,
there you go.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay, wow.
Overwatch is just too much fun.
Yeah.
People need to play it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should definitely have a game night at some point.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Oh, we will. And as soon I'm not going to promise anything, so nobody quote me on this or ask when is this going to come out.
Ask him.
But we want, not necessarily going to, but what we want to do is upload some videos of us playing Overwatch as a team.
Oh,
so that should be a lot of fun. If we get,
I hope so.
You mean a let's play?
That'd be fun. Yeah, basically a let's play.
Yeah, basically.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah.
And then Roadhog entered the bunch.
Sigh.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that seems as good a
Freaking
place
Roadhog.
as any to end this on.
Yep.
I don't know if I was supposed to do any plugs in here.
You are.
But... Oh, okay. Well,
Go to
here's your
vessel.com
plugs.
/the TTV channel.
Gosh, you're not getting healed next match we play.
Oh. Well, maybe I'll be the healer.
Ooh.
Well, fine, then I can actually play something else for once.
Ooh.
So yeah, go to the TTV Message Boards if you want to talk with us and have fun. Boards.ttvpodcast.com. Buy a t-shirt if you like t-shirts. Buy one if you don't like one. Go to Vessel.com to see our stuff earlier than on YouTube, for free. You can also pay for subscriptions that gets you access to early and exclusive content.
Yeah, you have to pay for the early stuff, unless it's the podcast, then you can watch it for free.
Right. What she said.
Yeah. Also, the t-shirts are available.
audibletrial.com /TTV,
done.
because, yeah.
The shirts are available at
Var's gonna kill us
store.ttvpodcast.com because you forgot to say the website, Takuma.
Yeah, they can find it. We have an intelligent audience, right? Right.
Yeah, they could just search out the
Yeah.
TTV channel on Vessel and whatnot.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
also the store. Please buy my shirt.
Please buy my shirts.
You're not even selling one right now.
Oh, I will be soon at ttvpodcast.com. Anyway,
It's store.tv.
Let's see which one of you can make the better TTV Overwatch shirt.
I can.
Ooh.
Okay, let's leave so we can play
Alright, yeah.
Overwatch.
Let's wrap this up.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Let's finish up so we can actually go play. Thanks for listening, everybody. Great to have you listen. I don't know where I was going. I'm Takuma Nuva.
I'm Venom.
And I'm Prpl Dragon.
Goodbye. We're gonna go play now.
Bye.
Bye.
Amazing.